Hi everyone, it's me, Krylios, Team Racing Productions MC and producer. And joining me today, we have Micah the Poet, the renowned poet, Micah the Poet. Hey Micah, how are you?
Hey, hello. How are you? I'm well. I'm doing all right.
I am doing pretty good too. It's so great to have you here. I haven't seen you in quite a while since probably the last event that we did months ago, maybe not even this year, maybe 2019 or so, or even early this year. I can't even remember. But it's great to see you. Glad that you're in good spirits. For those of our viewers who don't know, give us a little bit about your background and how you got into poetry.
Well, I have been doing poetry for about 20 years now. I started doing small performances probably when I was like 10 for family, churches, things like that. Um, and it, I found contemporary poetry, started learning about that, and fell into the spoken word scene probably around like 14, and then really just hit the ground running, being a part of numerous poetry social circles in the slam world and the academic poetry world as well. Um, and yeah, it just took off from there. I've just been doing performances, open mics, features, all types of things since then. And I guess, I got into it uh, because I just wanted to be able to make people feel things and
Yes.
understand complex things in a more like simple format, just plain talk.
Awesome, amazing. And I mean, you do some really good work, and you've performed at quite a few Team Racing events before. And thank you so much for that. It's always been fabulous, always been wonderful. You're an author as well. So, yeah, you are an author, and you have a new project coming out. Tell us about it. Tell us about the new book, and everything about it. Tell me about it and how long did it take to kind of prepare this new project?
So the new project, I have a book coming out. It's a collection of poetry. It's a collection of poetry that's more like a memoir of my last 20 years of just performing and experiencing life.
Mm,
Um, the book is called Things No One Else Wants to Say. And it probably has been in the works for the entire 20 years that I was doing poetry. I think I got the idea for the book um, from sitting around writing in journals with my brother. Me and my brother, um, we would like read parts of our journal to each other, stuff like that, and he would always say I was deep or he could relate to it and things like that. And so I think we were just joking around one day, and I was like, if I'm gonna keep doing all this writing, I guess I might as well write a book. And my brother was like, well, if you do, you just name it Things No One Else Wants to Say or something. And I was like, oh yeah, cool. And so I think I really did. I think that I love telling stories.
mm-hmm.
Not only my own, but of the people that I experience or that I'm around. Um, and um, I think I just carried that with me
Yeah.
throughout really growing and doing poetry is just maintaining that grit to
Mm-hmm.
be able to say hard things, have hard conversations, say hard poems,
Yeah.
and not hard in the sense of like gangster or anything like that, but just in a way that we all have to go through emotions and we have to grow. So, yeah, that's pretty much the whole book in a nutshell. It was really hard putting it together. Shout out to all the authors out there. You guys are great. You guys are really awesome because now I understand your labor. But it has definitely been a labor of love, and I've really
Yeah.
enjoyed the process. I'm ready to get back to doing it all over again. So I guess it wasn't that bad.
I guess it was because you know, many times during the writing process, you go through a lot because it's also healing. It's there's a lot of healing that happens during the writing process. There's a lot of introspection as well, especially when you're writing from a personal place, and you know you're looking back at yourself, you're looking back at your own life, and you're writing from those experiences. You kind of you kind of reconcile with some of these experiences that you're writing about. So you know, it's also therapeutic while you're doing that many times. You know, sometimes it can bring up a lot of stuff. So, you know, that it's a whole process in and of itself with what you're doing. And I know that you are doing a virtual release of for the book release that is coming up. Tell me a little bit about that.
Yeah, so the book release is going to be December 11th, 7 p.m. And it is going to be on live stream. I think it's going to be on Zoom. So we're going to probably be sending out the links the day of.
Mhm.
Make sure to go to Facebook, Micah the Poet, or my Instagram at Micah the Poet. There should be and if it's not there now, will be shortly after this video, a link to register. If you register, then we'll be able to send you the link the day of. Just make sure that you register for the event. And if you want to get in on the day of, you can register the day of as well. I think the registration will be open until 7 p.m. on the day of. So I'll make sure that all the links are out there on that December 11th, 7 p.m. Yeah, and it's going to be really great. We're going to have some poets that are going to feature. Reggie Kabiko is doing the hosting. So he's going to be moderating, asking me a couple questions, things like that. And I will be sharing a couple poems from the book and a couple poems that didn't make the book. So yeah, it's gonna be a really, really good time. I'm really excited about it. And
Amazing.
you know,
Well, for our viewers as well, tell them how they can follow you, keep up with you, you know, how they're going to be able to purchase the book as well, and, you know, go to your website and all of that. Plug it all.
oh, gotcha. All right, so you can follow me on Facebook. My page is Micah the Poet. Just search Micah the Poet on Facebook. You can follow me there. You can follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is Micah the Poet. You can also just go to my website. My website is micahthepoet.com. You can go ahead and go there. You can pre-order the book there as well. The book will be being sent out on the 11th. All pre-orders that I have now will be sent out on the 11th. So they should be getting to you probably around the 13th. And they will all be signed copies. So if you pre-order a book, you get a note and a signed copy. So make sure you get all those pre-orders in. Pre-ordering is open now at micahthepoet.com. Yeah, so thank you all for your time. Thank you, Team Racing, for all the support. You're always looking out. I appreciate you all. Love you all very much.
Thank you so much, Micah, and thank you for the work that you do. I mean, you put this wonderful art into the world, so thank you so much for that. And to our viewers, the links will be in the description of this video. Thanks so much, Micah, for joining me today. It's been such a pleasure chatting with you. And to our viewers, thank you for watching. Bye, everyone.